The Ocean Turns, Red Year, 2026. For months, scientists around the world had been watching the Pacific Ocean. At first, it looked normal, but then something changed. Satellite images began showing massive red zones spreading across the ocean surface. Temperatures were rising faster than anyone expected. Entire weather systems started shifting. And one morning, meteorologist Daniel Reeves walked into the National Climate Center in Washington, D.C., with fear in his eyes. "Sir, you need to see this." The giant monitor in the control room displayed a horrifying image. A massive belt of superheated water stretched across the Pacific Ocean like a burning scar. The room fell silent. "How hot is it?" someone asked. Daniel swallowed slowly. "Almost 4 degrees above normal." People stared at him in disbelief. That number sounded small, but in climate science, it was catastrophic. A senior scientist whispered quietly, "This could trigger a super El Nino." The words hit the room like thunder. Super El Nino. The phenomenon capable of changing weather across the entire planet. Floods, megastorms, tornado outbreaks, deadly heat waves, crop failures, and possibly millions affected. Outside the building, the world looked peaceful. Cars moved normally. People laughed in cafes. Children played in parks. No one knew that Earth's atmosphere was beginning to reorganize itself. That night, Daniel drove home through heavy rain. But something felt strange. The rain wasn't supposed to be there. Not in April. Not this early. As he reached home, his wife Emily opened the door. "You look terrible," she said. Daniel dropped his bag. "The ocean is overheating," Emily frowned. "Is that bad?" Daniel looked directly into her eyes. "Very bad." Meanwhile, thousands of miles away, near the western Pacific Ocean, fishing boats began disappearing into massive storms. In Indonesia, unusual drought conditions destroyed farmland. In Australia, temperatures reached dangerous levels weeks earlier than expected. And near Japan, a tropical storm suddenly exploded into a monster typhoon within hours. Meteorologists across Asia were shocked. "This intensification rate makes no sense," one forecaster said, but it did make sense. The ocean was feeding the atmosphere like gasoline on fire. 3 days later, the United Nations called an emergency climate meeting. Scientists from every major country attended. Huge screens displayed maps filled with deep red colors spreading across the Pacific. An expert from Japan stood up. "We are seeing the fastest ocean warming event in recorded history." Another scientist added, "If this continues, North America could experience one of the worst severe weather seasons ever documented." The room became tense. Then came the most frightening prediction. A climate analyst pointed toward the screen. "The jet stream is weakening." That sentence changed everything, because when the jet stream becomes unstable, weather systems stall, storms become stronger, heat waves last longer, tornado outbreaks grow more violent, the atmosphere becomes chaotic. Daniel sat silently while listening. His hands trembled slightly. He knew what this meant, and deep down, he knew people were not ready. A week later, the first signs appeared across America. Texas experienced record-breaking humidity. Kansas saw giant hailstorms. Oklahoma reported powerful rotating supercells. And California suddenly faced atmospheric river forecasts months before normal season. Weather apps exploded with alerts. Social media filled with strange sky photos, purple sunsets, green storm clouds, lightning storms lasting for hours. Then came the headline that shocked the country. Pacific Ocean temperatures reach historic levels. News channels began non-stop coverage. One anchor asked, "Could this become the most dangerous weather year in modern history?" Scientists hesitated to answer because they honestly didn't know. That same night, Daniel received a classified emergency message. He opened the file slowly, his face turned pale. The document contained a simulation model, and according to the model, within 60 days, the United States could face historic tornado outbreaks, mega hurricanes, extreme flooding, and deadly atmospheric instability. At the bottom of the report, one sentence was written in bold red letters.